Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back, everyone. I'm starting off today's video with Dixie as per the request of one of our members. This will formulate our plan for the next week, depending on how we are looking for this to break out into uh, next week's price action. And obviously, this does look like the bullish divergences are finally playing off. We're officially above the midline. We are on support. We had 3-4 days to test the support. And now we are going for the higher level here at 104-ish. Next week, I would expect that to get tapped. I'm actually looking for this level over here at like 104, 105. And then that's where I'm looking for the next resistance. But even when it comes to 105 and it gives us a daily open and close in this area, I'm expecting one last pullback to the 104 and then a full-on breakout in the inverse head and shoulder format in this kind of a scenario. So I'm looking for this 104 to come. And once we get the daily open and close above the 104, the next actual level I'll be looking for is probably all the way over here. This is probably where I'll be looking to see price action come into after coming out of this breakout, just because of a measured move of this consolidation area. And when we break out of this 200, I'm looking for that extension straight up into that area over here. 108, let's say. I drew this a little bit up, but there you go. That's where I'm looking for price action to come to. Now, if this comes into fruition to next week, right? Like say Monday, Tuesday, we get up here, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, that's when you get that nice leg up. Well, if that occurs, then obviously we're looking for downside on Bitcoin and ETH. So keep that in mind as we move forward in this video. I will now go to ETH. And before I do that, keep in mind that right now on ETH, sorry, I'm going to go to Bitcoin. Bitcoin CME closed at 21.7 and we're at 21.796, basically flat. ETH closed at 15.30. It's at 15.25 flat. That's a good thing, meaning that we shouldn't be expecting crazy volatility into the CME Open, but when CME opens and Dixie starts doing its thing, then we can expect the price to start, impulsing into the afternoon, evening today at like 6 p.m. Central Time is when CME should be kicking in. So that's what I wanted to point out. So basically, we're not looking for a reversion to the mean trade right now. There's no gaps, nothing like that. So now let's go look at Bitcoin on a daily time frame and start our analysis, knowing that Dixie can possibly go up into the open. And let's see if there's any weakness to be worried about, which didn't even take us 10 seconds to open up the chart. But yeah, it looks bad. Not bad in the sense of doom and gloom. Bad in the sense that we are opening and closing daily candles on top of the 200, which is support under the 21 EMA, with price action slowly, basically this was the first leg down. You've just made your head, your left shoulder, your head, and now you're gonna make this little right shoulder, very similar to how it does this. Okay, it's been doing this on a repeat. The goal was that since it was above the 200 EMA, it wasn't going to do this nasty style rejection, but it's starting to build up. If we get price action even back into 22,550 or 500, I would be looking at that as a shorting opportunity. I would have my stop loss above 23.4, but I would use this as a shorting opportunity at this point because I'm looking for a dead cat bounce fill, and then I'm looking for this to roll over. We're looking for a little bit lower. It looks like even on RSI, as you can see that we did not close into the midline. We're already showing this aperture. Not aperture, we are showing this degree of curve, like this acute angle of the curve to the downside, showing you that the pressure is to the downside on a daily time frame. So this daily open that we have, unless we have a 4-hour open and close above 21.9, we're looking for downside. The second you close a 4 hour under 21,750, you're confirming the downside to come quicker. After you've closed a 4 hour under 21.6, it's pretty much like your last hope right here is this 200 EMA at 21.3. After that, we're gonna go down and test the bottom of the block at 20,700, and then the risk of 20,100 getting tapped is there as well. Any closes on a large time frame under 20,100 is just game over. Do I want to show this? No. Basically, that's the last golden pocket area of support if you took the consolidation from the bottom. And after that, you will see people starting to sell a lot more, using that a level as their stop loss, because that's like you shorting basically the golden pocket and looking for breaking the lows scenario. So just be aware of that, level by level. So like I said, if you close a 4 hour candle above 21.9, that's your warning that, hey, 22.5 can come quick. I would use that as an opportunity to do whatever you want. For me, it might be a shorting opportunity as a dedicated bounce, because this daily close has to be above this level for me not to be bearish. And then if we even get past this, I still wouldn't panic until 23,400 is closed above, because this is the weekly midpoint. Unless we close above this level, next week is going to look like downside. And that's what I'm about to show you right now. And then I'll go to the 4 hour time frame because this daily candle is such a tight consolidation. I'll show you a little bit better on the 4 hour what you should be expecting with price. But you can see right here, like we are literally just hanging in midair, okay, on a weekly time frame on Bitcoin. More than likely, we're going to come tap into this 21 at 20,500, 20,100, and well, 99. And I don't want to go under 20,000 basically. Basically, I want 20,000 psychologically to hold. But if you get 19,950, don't shit yourself. That's just market trying to be mean. We don't want to close under this level. We want to basically tap it and then come right back up above this level over here at 21.8. If we close any candles, I'm telling you, like these weekly candles is one thing, but the daily time frame, if we close it under 21.8, you know you're looking for this level then. That's what I'm trying to get at. So depending on today's daily close, the first daily open of the new weekly candle can just gun you straight down to this level. That's the one thing I want you guys to be ready for. Today's new daily candle open. When this weekly closes and opens, the new weekly candle is gonna show you weakness to the at least test the mid. Okay, that's why it's like we're floating in the air right now. This on a weekly level, we need to come into like this level over here, like 21,000 or 20,000 ish. So keep that in mind. Now let's go look at the 4 hour. To the top side, it's 25.2. We've had that same target forever. So after you close a 4 hour above 24,000, just look for 25.2, then 27, etc., etc. Here is the 4 hour time frame. You're straddling this 200 EMA for dear freaking life. The first level of resistance is right on top of your head, the 21 EMA, slamming down into this 200. If this 21 EMA crosses this 200 EMA, you have your death cross, and then all the bots and every other goofball is going to try to short off of that area because it's confirming downside pressure. Okay. If we get that downside pressure, like I said, 4 hour after 21.6, there's all gap now. This is just air. You're going to probably come tap into this very quickly and hard. A lot of longs are going to get their asses tapped out because this is from the breakout and it's testing the bottom of that breakout order block. Like this is considered a bullish order block. We're going to be testing this bullish order block for support. If you can't hold this level, then this bullish order block will turn into a bearish order block, and then you will be doing dead cat bounces underneath it, trying to get out. But yeah, that's the risk. And this right here, what's going on? This is a bear flag. Okay, you're doing after a drop, you're doing this bear flag consolidation. That's just a pit stop for a one-to-one extension down. Like it just this drop you had, you should be looking for that exact same move right down here. So let's see how that happens. another confirmation is your 55 under the 100 is already giving you a warning of weakness. And this last one is the 21 with the 9 EMA crossing showing you weakness. The second is 21 EMA crosses. Every little bot with their algos and trading whatever parameters are going to start shitting on this to the downside quickly. So be ready for this quick swift down. What else can I say? That's basically it. I mean, if you get a 4-hour open and close above 22,000, just look for 22.5. 22.5 was a shorting opportunity. And then if you get above that 22.5, then you can look for that 23.8 and hope that we can get above this. The second the new weekly candle closes, these levels will all shift. So it's like today is like there's no gap to be filled or anything, and we're really, really tight on our 4-hour consolidation, meaning that it wants to just charge up before a break, and you don't want to mess with it right now. Like if you don't know what you're doing, more than likely this is making a head and shoulder, and the shoulder is gonna just leg down, and then you'll do an inverse head and shoulder accumulation over here, and then upside. But anything under 20,100, I have to wait because there's other things that can be at play, and I'm not going to just jump in, basically. I already have a straddle in this consolidation. Okay, it's like a $20, $30 straddle of ETH, not Bitcoin, ETH. So I'm not really too concerned about which way direction price action goes, because when it goes short, I'm going to make like 200-300%. I'll add to my long here. I'll close my short, and then I'll let it ride up, close my long, add to my short, and then I'll consolidate, consolidate, consolidate. I'm looking for downside, as easy as I can say it right now. All right, let's go to ETH, and we're going to do this a lot quicker than I did with Bitcoin because time is of the essence for you guys. So ETH. And I already looked at the daily of ETH, and it didn't look too fantastic. So as markets are starting up today, like we're about to open, uh, if it was a normal day, people are waking up and probably just taking blind longs, which is probably not the smartest thing to do. But today's daily, if we close under 1520 on ETH, you basically guaranteeing downside tests at 1500-ish. And after that, we're looking for about 1440 to 1420. That's the last area that I would consider a support. After that, I would look for $100 lower at 1340, 1350. 1320 to 13, yeah, 40. I would look for that range and then see if we can find some support there. Daily wise, you are already showing your weakness under the RSI midpoint, being that daily close here is just not showing you strength. It's just confirming some more downside. So just be aware of that. If you have a 4-hour open and close above 1550, you can look for us to tap into the 1580. But 1580 is a potential shorting opportunity just like this. You see, we're doing this similar situation, and then what happened was we were getting all excited and upside. You had everything going upside, and then what happened was quick move down. All EMAs curved straight down, like the amplitude of these all going down, basically confirming downside price action to come. So I know these are lagging indicators, but you know these curves of the angles of these EMAs do actually have importance for my trading. So it's not easy to make this curve down or curve up on a daily time frame. You know, this is not a 15-minute chart. This is daily. So there's money involved with this. So yeah, I'm looking for shorting opportunity over here at 1590 to 1620 until we have a 4-hour open and close above 1620. I'm not looking for 1700 or 1800, 1900, none of that. Right now, we are consolidating at the worst area to consolidate because all these guys did was get excitement in every retail mind, get all the FOMO built up. All these people bought in, and now they're just straight up distributing after they got their shorts filled for like a week. This is why you guys need to be a little bit more patient with your shit. Like, look at this. This was what 30 days consolidating basically on this top. You gave them a month to fill their shorts, and now that they're just jumping on your heads, people are going to complain. And of course, this is just one leg. You know, you can consolidate, do one more, and then consolidate and do one more, and then W out. Doesn't need to just be this here. Like the way that the market is killing majority of you traders is through impatience and ranging. Going sideways in a range is what's getting a lot of you chopped up. So anyway, going to the weekly time frame, I'm looking for downside on daily. Here's weekly, doing the same thing as Bitcoin, but see, this one is kind of hanging in there on the midpoint. So if we can hold this weekly close above 1430, that's actually probably a point in our book for next week. But next week, you should be looking for that area to get tapped and then look for continuation upside if we're going to get it. But we need like a week or two of this area going sideways for these EMAs to get their curvature proper. And then we need buyers to step up with force so this bottom can be officially marked at this level here. We don't want to go under 1450 if we don't have to. And yeah, basically, even if we get up to 1627, the first level of resistance will be the 1700, 1750, and then 2000 over there on a weekly time frame for the top side. So we're going to get resistance at 2000. We're going to get resistance at 1750 the next time we touch it. Right now, we're going to go tap into this 1450 area, see if we can hold it for support. Next week, we'll open up and then try to break through to that 1700 and $50 level and higher. So that's what we're hoping for as long as we can hold this level 1450. If we close under 1450 this week, then obviously my plan is out and we're going to be looking for probably lower like 1320 to 1340 or 1250 to $1,000 ETH, etc., etc., etc. Another number just to the downside can get different. I'm just first easy thing to check is the EMA for support and resistance. Secondary, you look at your volume, and then you can look at your fibs as also. So there's levels to this shit. You don't have to just be blindly going off of one indicator. You look for confluence with three, and then you can be much more confident in your trading. Let's go for our chart. Sorry guys, it's lagging a little. And for our well, my computer is acting goofy because I see the market is jumping crazy. I'll just cut it off right here, guys. And yeah, 4 hour wise, you got it on the other time frames. If you guys have any questions or concerns, please leave it in the comment section below. If you have any other assets you want me to cover, please just leave it in the comment section below and I will get back to you in the next video. If you guys could do me a solid and leave a like, a subscribe, press the bell button for notifications, share this video with anyone else who's interested in crypto, I would greatly appreciate it. If there are any other traders out there that are interested in trading with us live, please feel free to join us on our Discord server. The link to the Discord server is in the description of this YouTube video below. There are hundreds of other traders there that are just as good as me in different aspects, and it's good to learn from as many other people as you can to formulate your own best trading strategy. So please feel free to join us, and if you have any questions or concerns, feel free to ask in there, and there'll be plenty of other people to help you if I'm not there myself, which I'm 99% of the day there. So other than that, guys, have a great day. Be safe. Take care for CME Open, and I did short Dusk, DUSK. There's a lot of bearish volume divergence, but the funding rate is so negative that it's pumping. Be careful. I am short. I'm waiting for this funding to close in about an hour, and I will add to my short at the top if I can. I am watching it on an hourly time frame. If you're interested in watching it with me, let me know on the Discord, and I will share my charts and my trade throughout the day. So far, it's up 6%. Thank you so much, guys. And it's only on 12x leverage. So I'm not going crazy with 100x. So talk to you guys soon. Be safe. See you in the next one.